Greetings, greetings, all divine beings. It is WitchyPoo coming back to you with another video. If you're feeling kind, please subscribe. Getting right into the reading, asking the first question that's proposed on or about the, I don't want to say the specific date, we'll just say June 2021. Did Nene hang out with Peter while Greg was in the hospital? All right, we got the lantern. And it's just now saying that we're live. So that's instinct, trust, and some sort of guidance. I should have waited a couple more seconds, but we are live. And it's like it looks like I just drew it. Okay, so we have the lantern that had popped up, and the question that was proposed, and it's instinct, trust, and guidance, was Nene with this Peter while Greg was in the hospital? That's just the proposed. All right. And then we get transformation with the lantern. So the light, some sort of instinct, guidance, and trust. And then the transformation, going to the exact meeting, which is just, her getting to a new form. But we all knew that, as soon as she got, the surgery done. Well, I know it says we're live now, but just give me a second because I'm trying to find this butterfly, because it's not in alphabetical order. Like, it's not called transformation. I have to look for the physical animal. All right, so there's a change in transition. This symbolizes a physical transformation. However, the butterfly is associated throughout the myth and lore with the soul that might indicate a deeper, more intrinsic change. This is air. This is the protea flower, star flower, and the peppermint. Manifesting change, aiding a transition, new job, moving on from a relationship, spring rites, and Beltane ritual. Now, this is all like energy being released, and I kind of just wanted to get the basis of that question. So it looks like she was hanging out with this young man, but I guess this was something to do with her, like, getting into the flow of a transitioning on from him. So we can, knock that out the way. That question has been answered. So let me through the doors. Now, shit. I swear I don't none of these people's signs. I just press live and then I just I'm not ready. All right, what's her zodiac sign? She's a Sagittarius. Okay, so sorry about that. I couldn't find the butterfly because I was looking for the actual word. And then the lantern meant guidance and some sort of trust. So she's a Sagittarius. Let me through the doors. The present is Fen, spirits. Sign symbols, downloads, and messages do we have on the Sagittarius? Nene Leaks, please come forward and let us see what we have. All right, the first card we have is the Four of Swords. So a lot to do with self. A lot of, not an insecure thinking, but it's like she's just been raised on some sort of insecure mode. So you kind of rest in that. That's a sanctuary of something that's always needing to seem to bloom. And then we have the Five of Swords. So that we have the 4, we have the 5, there's the 9. Anytime we get that 9, we know that it is divine, or it can be looked at as a karmic attribute that's not so good all the time. You can work with any number, but we got the 9 here. So you're dealing with a stubborn person, but we know that. And the stubborn really comes from something she's learning to cope with or had to cope past. All right, and then we have the King of Swords is the final one of reverse. I'm going to do 6. I'm going to do 6 because there's an irrational thinking here, and it's also pretty ruthless. Can I get 3 more, please? That's the 6 of Cups in reverse. A lot of reversed. And then we have the 7. So we got 6, 7. She's walking in the order of her direct path of her alignment. And then we've got the freaking devil. Devil doesn't always have to be bad, but in a sense, when we see it, you know it's a force. You know there's energy, and Pisces is involved here. Why do we have this 4 swords? What does it mean in the past tense? She's found peace in something from the past. Now, this could be money. This could be like a rejuvenation of her skin, just looking great. All that stuff, right? So we got the Hierophant in reverse. We got the 2 of Cups, and then we got the Knight. I want to start here because the Hierophant tells us anytime we got feelings of knowing something of all, it could be an all-time comfort that she's in because she thinks she knows it all, or it could just be an all-time comfort because this is something that she's truly evolved in. She's also had she's no longer really committed. I don't want to sound like a bitch, but it is what it is. What does this say? Are you actually a witch? August Skates 2014. Do you skate August 2014? That's your name. I would suggest you skate. What does a witch entail to you? Let me know in the comments. Keep the engaged. Now, I'm telling you something about knowing all things. So there is a big, big gap of ignorance. But it's not trying to like diss in any way because the ignorance could come from something that is always in her feelings of wanting to be forced or the attraction of not feeling like wanted or a desired woman. This is all love that's coming through. And I think this is all, of an attention, the attention she got from a former dude. Now, this is a younger man. And this is actually a man that I feel has a good, charming spirit. He's also rebellious, and this is like something she's comforted in from the past, and it's in the present. Why do we have this 5 of Swords? All right, so we got the 9. We've got the Knight, and we got the 9. So 2 9s. We got 9 all over this. She's really got to a point of like a big reward that she's currently living in. And we all know she's won some sort of settlement. We saw that. But the settlement's not going to last long here. She's going to be finding very help soon in material instability because there's too much superficial immaturity here. She's also guarded with some sort of inability to change and understand a I think it's like a betrayal, and it could be those boys because I see 3 swords, so I'm seeing 3 kids. There may be that grandchild or involved, or one that she may have had to get rid of, or lost or something. But there's 3 here of a sort of disappointment, and it's not to scare. It's not to do anything. It's not to make you feel. And this is Sagittarius energy, by the way, but it's not to make you feel as if these cards are all in great strength. No, because everybody has a chance to make some sort of change. Everybody has a chance to see some sort of error in an ignorance way, and even though we don't want to hear anything about it. But Sagittarius is all over this 9 of Wands, and it's because of the resilience and where she's so close to wanting some sort of success. Now, in the present, she's got it here. She's got it very much, but there's a fellow that's gonna ruin it. And I don't know if it's this guy from the past because we have another Knight of Pentacles. This may be a different one that's just a workaholic, but they're boring. They may be bored with her, or she may be bored with them. She's really, really needing to be accepted by some sort of attraction by men. This King of Swords lets me know that there is a sort of misuse of power, and it could be her controlling, demeanor rather than the built, her body stature, the talls versus the smalls. It's not really that a man's intimidated by that. It's something of a controlling factor here in the future. Now, we got the Queen of Cups, we got the Hangman, and then we got the King of Pentacles. A lot of kings. When I said the men needing that, there's a lot of women that need that, right? They say sex sells, and that's what gains the attention, and you kind of got to throw that in there, but hell, this seems to be all the time. And something that's all the time that's done in excess, that you're dealing with a greedy person who is like obsessed with self and obsessed with wealth. So she could just be using these different men to handle some sort of insecurity that can't never be kind of cuffed to feel right here. And I say cuffed because, being patted on on your butt like a baby, it still makes you fall asleep and feel comforted. But her feelings are not that conforming. Like, I don't think she can find that one guy to just treat her the way she's been wanting, and it's never really going to happen. He's Queen of Cups because she's wrapped in the feeling, the emotion of needing some sort of attraction. I don't think that she's ever going to get over some sort of insecurity, because she's very centered, and this is all Scorpio energy. She's very self-centered, and everything always has to be around thee, and it's just not appealing, it's not attracting. But I think if she could recognize that this is the bothersome for all these kings that she's had on the board, she'll be able to get past some difficulty of this control. I don't know what that means. Double down on all three: past, present, and future. Well, there's joy in all things, but sometimes she really finds joy in the attraction that she seeks. I think also it's really not believing that she has peace in her unique beauty. She's had to change so many different faces because this dragonfly always comes up when they're just afraid to like be yourself and be yourself all the time. They really don't understand their own happiness doesn't come from the plenty of everyone else. This is Marigold. She needs some ruby, some sunstone. She needs to promote life really in happiness and a spell and celebrate her luck that she's really got all the things she's gained here, because it doesn't have to be. This is very, very interesting. A different kind of read, but Six of Cups, money is obsessing. And we're all obsessed with money. But it's not anything to be disaligned about, because we all want that. We want that big amount. So there's Temperance, there's Sagittarius. Hi, keep coming through. I hope you're watching me from the bushes. That'd be great. I posted it long enough. All right, no no disrespect. Reading the cards here and just letting them come through, and nothing's bad come through yet. You got the Three of Pentacles, you got the Queen, and then you got Temperance in reverse. The fire in her is not patience. She has no patience, and she truly means that shit. She also wants to like do a lot of traveling, and it's really in her spirit. But I believe she's kind of gaining some sort of smart stance now. Smart stance on holding on to a digit, because she knows living in the past, she don't want to like never be able to move forward like her companions, like her colleagues. So she's trying to balance some sort of Virgo and Scorpio energy. Lord of the material work, we got the Three of Pentacles, money, 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 money. She's all about the green. That's why I had this light lit, because I'm not feeling too much devilish things. I don't feel everybody could be on demon time sometime, but this one is just it's a different kind of vibe. But this young lady really has some sort of effort she's putting in to keep the attraction of a money flow that was bare from a previous man. And this Queen of Pentacles makes me feel even stronger that she wants to have more sensibility when it comes to being sensible about money. Right? She's got something really down in black and white, whether it's these contracts, NDAs, or a physical thing where she's going to be all right if she plays each card pretty much as a generous feeling in her life. Everything she needs to do it with some sort of generosity behind it. A Seven of Cups. You're also in reverse. What's up? A lot of feelings. So, as far as like the men and being with this guy where Peter is in the hospital, all this different kind of things, it's what can we really do about it? That somebody that can just have anything, right? You can have anything you want. You pretty much go forth. You got the Three of Wands, you got the Eight, and then you got the Ace of Swords. I want to start here because the 7 and the 8 are together, and understanding the confusion with Gemini here. And it could just be the Gemini two-face of the energy or a physical person. But I'm feeling like anytime that there's distractions or just feeling confused, it's all because like how you feel about yourself and what do you really want from you. And if her target really never got completely full, her target never really got in a sense where she could hit all of her marks without, being scathed or being hurt by anything, but hurt by it, then I think that she would kind of understand she has stagnation in men because she's always focusing on like all these other things of attributes rather than the one main attraction. There's that Ace of Swords to let us know there's the air coming in, and it's also to get clarity and a breakthrough for her truth right at this moment in time. Not only truth coming to you, but it needs to come to her mind. It's not about, this body, this appeal. It's about the power that you have and really confidence and growth in what you've been through here. And I think if she could turn that around, this would make her a stronger leader for some confidence to come back and stick around. But dealing with this type of energy, you're dealing with somebody who's very negative, right? So their mindset's a little different. And Pisces comes through now at this time. The final card is the Devil. She just likes a lot of men, a lot of attention, but her money is not a struggle. She's good to go as far as a real strong money flow. All right, we have the final three, the Seven of Pentacles, the Nine of Swords, and then you got the Chariot in reverse. I want to start here because there's she's really going to be going forward with a real strong progress. But you see there's water here and Cancer energy that wants to do something that seems very harmful. Now, excuse me, now we're talking about something that's really a little bit dark, but it's not coming from her. It's the Gemini energy. And it's also somebody who needs help, who's very, very feeling shameful, full of guilt. They're actually going through something now here in the present that their money is spent, like they don't have anything to give. And this lady would not, yes, lady, definitely, would not piss on this woman if she asked for a sip. She was going through some shit, right? This woman also has a big setback in her life, and she wasted time with her before in the present past. And I feel like because she's got some new good news now, this energy is going to come back around. I don't think that you should involve with helping anybody out. Who was there for you in your time when it was a drought? And then you got to know who to trust. Nithya leaks. Know who to trust with your instinct. That's what that light and lantern was for. It popped out in the beginning. No matter what you have done, in secret, we all have, sins and are currently sinning. Hello. So it's really not about that, but I would be more in fear of somebody you trust the most coming to take something that you've earned. Let's do one more. All right. And there's the kitty cat. We all love the cat. It's your cat. It's your cat. And the cat, black cat. Now if always. This is Untamed, self-ownership, and watching. You better believe that you have all three happening in this present moment that you may not understand completely. But getting more self-ownership in who you are as a beautiful person. It may be too late because the work here has already been done. But you got to walk more in self-ownership of a more perseverance of the inner rather than the outer work.